choose. And so forth. So you do
Yeah.
it until
Well, it's kind of. I love the idea, but I think it's kind of like the fantasy draft. Like, that's cool as shit too. But whether or not it's easy to
well,
explain, you know what I mean?
it is, but I think it would be interesting if you had a say in what you got to break versus just which teams you got.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's just a matter of if the teams fill faster or slower based on what they pick. I don't know. You'd have to work it out where it's like
I
it
definitely think
makes
there's
sure
something
that
there.
each team has a reason to have a say. You know.
Yeah.
So like if it were me and it was 20, if we were doing 2021 like we have, I'd be all over the Islanders because I'd want Sorokin, right? So
Right.
I'd be like, oh, I'm after Sorokin's rookie card. So I'm going to go after him. So I'm going to get in there early on him. And then I'll just keep, you know, trying to sway the odds in my favor. If I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's something there. I just got to,
there's definitely something there that needs
figure
to
out the
be
details.
worked out a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Or if there's a way to, if there's a way to do like a break pyramid.
Ooh. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about though. Like as like they buy, it fills up, and like once you hit something, something happens that you can then, like add a box or add or something. Yeah,
Right.
I like that idea.
Like channel points.
Right,
Like the way
in a
channel points
sense.
works. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
What's up,
We'll
Red?
figure it out. What's up, Red? What are you doing, man? Did you fill? Did you get your shit done? Oh, nice. I bet. That's awesome. Then he pulled an Obi double patch auto 25. No shit.
Nice. What you like to see?
Yeah, you do. It's a good one for the Caps, huh? You have the hot hand, huh? Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. That reminds me of the time we ripped 5 straight boxes of artifacts and didn't get a single auto.
Yeah, I do remember that too.
That reminds me of that time.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Fucking A. Oh man, that was funny. Not so funny at the time. Looking back, it's pretty damn hilarious.
Yeah.
But the odds of that are about 0.
Pretty rough.
Yeah. What's up, lobster? Oh man. It's so funny.
And like there was a couple, I don't know what we pulled, but it was like it were just base cards. Like 7 packs in a row were just base cards.
That was the retail. That was the 2021 retail.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. That was tough. It happens. In that one, that happens. So not a big deal. That one's kind of expected. That one was abnormal for that though. To get that many base card packs is quite a lot. But
Yeah.
I mean, when you do that and then still pull a Lafreniere young gun. I mean, who cares?
Yeah, that's true. Shackle, shackle.
As long as you get all the young guns, it's all that matters. I mean, inserts, whatever. Yeah. Oh man. All right, looks like we're gonna fill here pretty quick. So
Yep. I'll tag everybody.
yeah, let's get going.
Oh, you know what? Let's I'll throw this in the Discord.
Hockey Bear, what's up? Oh man. It's so fun. I would love it to. I would love to turn around and be like, "Oh, hey, I figured out what our problem is. Why we're not filming. We have not had a break fill quickly in quite a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I don't really understand it myself, but
Yeah, I don't know.
what can you do, Borgie? What's going on?
Got him.
Gee, got him. Yeah. Oh no shit. Oh man.
Yeah, I agree. It's kind of strange. Wish I could tell you what
Isn't
the
that
answer
weird
would
though?
be. Like you would think it would be like, all right, 13 boxes. Okay, if we don't fill, then it's all right, we have too many boxes, different price range, whatever.
Right.
But we've had ones that were like $5 that didn't
Right. It was like they were super cheap and didn't
What's
matter.
up, Birdman?
It's not like it was bad.
All right, dude.
Okay, so that's cool, dude. See you later.
I think that's a little too many from the doctor.
It's a lot of ibuprofens. Understood.
That's fair. I'm not a doctor, so
Right.
not fun.
Understood. Um yeah, I don't know. I wish I had an answer, but I don't. Everyone I talk to says the same thing. Is like, I don't know how that unfilled. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 8 autos on offer. Plus the chance at like a clear cut young gun. I don't get it. Plus the young guns. I feel like something's missing.
There are 13 boxes.
Yeah, that's everything.
Deary.
Here we go. What's going on? Welcome in, 13 box mixer. Only 20 teams to go.
Cheap prices. So, Kev. Welcome to GM10.
Yeah, I was saying, we're
Yep.
still grinding, Kev. We are still grinding, my man.
Still going. Got to fill it up. We ain't stopping.
We're still going. We will grind this one out. I really don't want to have to like refund the whole thing and then just, rip all my cards by myself. Which I have considered. I have considered it. I'm like, y'all can keep your money. I'm just gonna rip all this shit. And just sell off whatever we get. So you switched back to controller today, huh? You
I
gave it
did.
a little shot.
I did. It was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna jump in for a game, see how I go, Probably
Yeah.
suck. But I was like, until I don't go even. And I went like 1.6 the first game. Brent.
Oh, boom. Brent comes in.
Coming
He's sick of
in.
waiting.
Yeah, he
Comes
is.
in, buys the Toronto Maple Leafs. Of course, he's been paid 3 times since we started this break, so probably helps.
That's funny. Yeah. The next time we do this, it'll be the 15th. So
Yeah. Just a reminder. Keep us in mind when you get your next paycheck.
funny.
Thank you, dude. You didn't have to do that.
Yeah, I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it, man.
It's awesome. And hope you hit a nice Matthews.
Yeah, we need to start doing shows on the 1st and the 15th.
Yeah. No, just paydays only.
Call it the payday show.
Right. Someone offered, they wanted to know like an offer on New Jersey. I think it's Big Break Devils or something. And they're 40. I said 35 and they didn't like that. I was like, okay.
I think there is a level of like, you have to understand that with 13 boxes, like we're probably not making any money off this. You know what I
We're
mean?
not really making a lot at all.
It seems like a lot,
Otherwise,
but it's a lot.
like I could put offers on, but I would have to adjust all the prices to adjust for the percentage off that people would get, because otherwise we wouldn't make any money.
Yeah.
So that's just not worth it.
What's up,
I
Lobster?
might as well just leave them where they're at.
Yeah, I agree. Let it ride.
Yeah, whatever.
What's up, Red?
Red Bravo.
$13 mixer. What I should do is just record myself saying all that.
Just hit a button.
Every time somebody comes in on my stream deck.
That'd be cool. I'll just make that 13-bit box mixer thing flash. It just blinks.
Make that motherfucker rotate.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
Why not, you know?
Oh. Stimmick, Frank, welcome in.
Frank.
Americans. What's up, dude?
Hi. How's everybody's weekend going?
It's over, isn't it?
It is
Just
over.
about. Sadly.
Pretty much. Pretty much it.
Green cheese. What's up, dude?
What's going on? What's up?
What's
Hey,
going on?
How you been, man? Hope all is well with you. See, the Wings are on like a 7-game streak.
They're doing well right now,
Yeah,
eh?
they are. They need to.
So
Nice.
there's actually quite a few teams. So you know how Montreal traded for Carrier from Nashville?
Yeah.
So apparently a lot of teams were interested in that deal and are kicking themselves they didn't do it. One of them may have actually been Detroit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 'cause it would have been a good ad for them. Now supposedly
We did just get a new coach.
Detroit's looking at Dylan Cousins from Buffalo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that would be interesting. They're talking about making a move for Cousins. Because, I mean, they are in a spot now where maybe they need to start thinking about, well,
Yeah. We didn't expect it.
maybe we need to add now.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe need to
Cousins
win
would be
this
a
year.
good ad.
Yeah.
Thing is that until not too long ago, Buffalo really wasn't in contention either. And now they're kind of looking like they may have to add and see if they can make a run after they picked up a few points.
Yeah.
It's pretty close. That division's really close.
Yeah, our defense have been doing good. That's to me, that's the big thing that's shaping up. What's up, JX? Curry?
Oh, what's up, Curry? What's going on, dude?
13-box mixer. If you see your team. You did like a retail store. Hi, welcome in. 13-box mixer. Let me know if you need help. Otherwise, Ryman camos.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man.
I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
It is a Monday vibe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sucks.
It does. That's all right, though. I mean, hopefully tomorrow, after I get up, it'll be like, okay, this isn't bad. What a save.
Oh.
What's up, TD Hoff?
Oh man. Well, at least I know that hard stop at 11:30 will be good. It's no danger of that happening.
Nope.
Like we are live, right? Like people can see us. Like I'm just curious.
on 3 different platforms.
I'm just curious. Like we are. Like it's not like me and you just sitting on Discord and we're like fooling ourselves.
Whatnot, YouTube and Twitch all can get funnel into one area, but yet we got 20 teams left.
Just making sure.
Yeah, I get it. Maybe I should pull a Drake and start buying viewers so that my
Can you do that? But they gotta buy shit. You're not gonna be able to do that on whatnot.
Yep. There's that issue.
It is an issue.
I'm just glad I have my best bud here with me.
Yeah, me too.
What'd you have for dinner?
We made, so you know the, what is it? Zuppa Toscana from Olive Garden.
Nope.
You know that soup? The sausage,
wedding soup?
potatoes. Yep. We made that in a crock pot. So
Oh, nice. Was it good?
it was amazing.
You have to
So
give me a
that with
recipe
a
for that.
chunk of homemade focaccia bread.
Mm.
It was great. It was great.
We had bow tie pasta noodles with Alfredo.
It's time to eat, Brent.
Yeah, you gotta.
With Alfredo, that's good.
Yeah. And some chicken.
So you made chicken Alfredo.
Yeah, basically. Bow tie pasta instead of fettuccine.
Isn't it still just chicken Alfredo?
That it is.
I don't think the shape matters unless you say it's fettuccine Alfredo,
It
right?
doesn't. It's just like we talked about before of like it's just a vehicle to get the Alfredo in your mouth, you know what I mean?
It really is.
It's all the same.
I just want the sauce.
It still gets you to point A to B, whether it's a Rolls Royce or a Nissan Quest. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. It is like bedtime. I've been going to sleep so late recently.
Really?
Yeah, like bad.
Why?
Um,
You still gotta eat though. Like,
yeah, no, please
'cause-
look at me. I don't pass up a meal.
It's because it's bedtime. It's
Yeah,
time for a turkey sandwich.
I was about to say I'll cook a steak at midnight. Of course, our family doesn't really eat. Our family eats really late.
You guys eat late? What time do you usually eat dinner?
8.
Like 8?
Yeah, maybe 9.
That's not that bad. Yeah. I guess it's a little late. I can't make that long. I like most days I'm starving by like 5:30.
Really?
Yeah. Like I
We like to eat when all the kids are home, and it's
Sure.
Somebody's got practice or sports or something, you know. But I have a notification that I should go to sleep soon. But I always ignore it.
Yeah, my sleep timer is going off here.
Yeah, that happens at 10:30.
Yeah. Like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, but
Better
you
get
got to
something
be at
eat.
work at like 4 o'clock in the morning, don't you, Brett?
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
5. Ugh.
5.
You got to get up at
He's up
4:50.
at 4.
4:30. No, thank you. Yeah, I get it. I'd be the same way. If I
That's
had to get
fair.
up that early, I'm like, until the
You must
dead
not
second.
have a huge commute. You get up at 4:45 to start work at 5.
10 minutes. That's not bad.
That's easy.
Yeah, I wish I could do 10 minutes away. That'd be nice. I mean, I'm not terrible. At least it's not Buckhead.
Shit, true. Not yet. Yeah, no, I work from home, so but I still have to leave because I got to take the kid to school at 6 o'clock
Oof.
or whatever fucking time that is.
Yeah, see, that would bug me. I mean, I get it. You got to do what you got to do, but it's like to have to not have to get up as far as like your work, but then have to get up because you got to take some. Kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It's responsibilities, but still.
At least it's not every day.
Yeah. What's up, guys? Hey, Thunder. How
What's
you
up,
been?
dude? What have you been up to? On
Look at that.
this
Tampa
cold
Bay's still
weekend?
there.
Tampa's the least of my concerns in this thing.
Oh, I know. How's it going, Thunder? How you been, man?
Oh man.
We should try one stream being like just unbelievably pushy for people to get by.
I don't think that works.
It doesn't, but neither is not caring if people buy.
It's made of malt. What'd you make? Chocolate?
Malt. Oh. You let me some ice cream. When I think of malt, I think of malt liquor.
Sure. What is a malt?
That's my very next question. Like but then when he said
What is
chocolate
that?
malt,
Like,
that
what's
makes
the
sense.
difference
Like
between what's the difference between a malt and a
milkshake.
milkshake?
Yeah. Do you put alcohol in it? No, right?
Malted
what
milk
makes it
mix?
malt?
I don't know what that means. What is a malt? No, I don't.
What's funny
I
is we
really don't know
both
what that
don't
means.
know. I always just thought malt liquor. It's got to be something with alcohol, right?
No. Google it. You can't just
Come on.
tell me what it is.
You're going to get TOS. Not like you're subbing to an OnlyFans.
I did, but you don't know what that is either. It says malted milk mix. What does that mean? What is a malted mix? Oh, okay. So it's chocolate milk.
So is it kind of like what
Like
are those?
Nestle Quick?
Nestle Quick, yeah. But with like vanilla ice cream?
Similar. Okay.
All right.
You could have just said Ovaltine.
That wasn't that hard. Those commercials were great too. What's up, Grady?
Ovaltine?
No, like you yeah. I think there was a jingle for Ovaltine, wasn't there?
Well, I'm sure there was. There's a jingle for everything.
There was, yeah. Back in the good old days when commercials
No,
meant
you should have said malt because that's what you're having. It's all right. I'm going to look it up later and I'm going to figure out how to make it. It's all good. Let's go to Dairy. Ew, gross. No. I hate Dairy Queen.
Oh, I like Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen's gross.
You're gross.
It's gross.
How is it gross?
It's gross. It's like greasy ice cream.
It is kind of oily, but
Have you ever seen the container? Like it's got oil in it. Like when you're done eating Dairy Queen, it's like all gooey inside on the inside of the cup.
sometimes
It's
I
like
enjoy,
oil. There's like
enjoy
oil
the
in there.
taste and not worry about how it's made. You know what I mean?
Everything about Dairy Queen is ass. They don't even have good food.
I do know. So my daughter was like, I want a burger from Dairy Queen. And I was like, I don't want to pay for a burger from Dairy Queen. Like, I love the burgers. And so I was like, all right, whatever. I'll get you one. So I go over there and I literally saw a guy get a Bubba Burger out of the freezer. It said Bubba Burger on it. And
Oh my God.
and that was that was the cheeseburger.
That's what she got?
Yep. I was like, all right. So we're not getting a cheeseburger from Dairy Queen anymore.
That's so gross. You know what I had the other day that I really I really enjoy and I actually kind of forgot that I liked them is Slim from Jimmy John's.
Oh yeah.
Just like a basic turkey cheese from Jimmy John's. There's nothing on it. It's just turkey and cheese.
Yeah.
It's good.
So I would personally like
Wow. Brent, we're not vibing today, you and I.
they're not on the same wavelength.
We are
show.
fucking not doing it today.
I love it. No, I like Jersey Mike's more than
Culver's.
I do like Culver's.
Culver's is good.
Brant, I don't know if you were with us when we had this discussion, but do you like Whataburger? Okay. Have you ever had it? No. All right.
No.
You're not missing much.
according to you.
Yeah. They say it's the best freaking burger ever. I think it's hot garbage. But to each its own, obviously. Everybody has their own
I
opinion.
did not say it's the best burger ever.
You
That
said
was
it's
not
better
what
than
I said.
Culver's.
On its day, it's better than Culver's.
And I think a shitty Culver's is better than the best.
You
Whataburger.
haven't had it.
I've had Whataburger.
You haven't had it. You still to this day have not had it.
I've had Whataburger.
No, you haven't.
I've had it like 4 or 5 times.
That's not what you said.
Yes, it is.
No,
I've
it's
said
not. You
every
didn't
time
even know
they
what it
had
looked
it.
like.
Huh?
You didn't even know what it looked like when we were talking about it with Phil.
No, what I said was what I got every single time I've gotten a Whataburger is some nasty ass burger with like a few flakes of lettuce, some onions, and that's it. It was nasty.
Yeah, okay. And my point to you is that is not the Whataburger that I've been getting. So that is not what comes out of the Whataburger up
That's
here.
fair.
I don't know which one you go to.
I'm just saying I've had it like 3 times. It's been the same every time.
But if I go to a really shitty Taco Bell, like your Taco Bell,
That's a good point.
I would think Taco Bell's horrible.
Yeah, that's a good point. I agree with that. Because our Wendy's right next to our house is probably the worst food place in existence.
Right. And you know that a really good Wendy's can
money.
slap.
Yeah. Taco Bell slaps. I agree with that. Taco Bell gets hated on because was processed food for so long. It's probably still processed food, but it's still good.
Taco Bell's so good. The cheat code to Taco Bell is just get whatever their current box meal
Specialist.
is.
Yep. I agree with that 100%.
Whatever their current box meal is the way to go, because you get a shit ton of food and it's always $9.
Yep.
And it comes with a drink. It's at least 3 to 4 items every time.
I agree with that.
Their 3 taco meal is the $9. That's how stupid Taco Bell's pricing is right now. It doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, see, I like the days when it wasn't, $30 for a chicken quesadilla. But
Yeah, agreed.
that's just everything, right?
Everything's expensive. I can't do Chipotle anymore. I can't do that. Out of spite, I won't go there
Why?
because they wouldn't take my money when I went in there.
Wouldn't take your money?
I went in there with Mabry.
Yeah.
Because she wanted Chipotle, and I walked in, and I said, "Hey, I'd like to order a thing." They said no. I said, "What do you mean?" They're like, "It's online only." I'm like, "But I'm right here."
Was this like
Why can't-
COVID or?
No. Like it's online only. I was like, "I'm right here. You can't just put the order in the computer. What's the difference?" No, you got to do it through the app. I'm like, "I'm never giving you my money."
Yeah.
And I walked out.
Oh, here's a good question. What is something similar to that you have stand on business and been like, all right, fine, I'm never coming back here, and you've actually stuck to that?
That was it. That was the one so far. Chipotle, I've never been back. And I won't.
That's fair.
I think that's stupid. If that's your policy, if that's your level of customer service, I want nothing to do with you. You can see me standing there with my child and she's asking you for food. And you won't just put it in the thing. You're going to make me step back, fuck around with your app that is horrible. And then I got to wait, and then I got to figure out what my password is and all the other shit. I was like, that's what you're asking me to go through just to order a tray of tacos from you? No, forget it. I'll never come back here. And I'll never go back. I'm done.
I did that with the Wendy's. I'm telling you, the Wendy's by us is absolutely terrible. Like everything's cold, it's hard, it's gross, it's nasty. Anyway, I have not been back there in like a year and a half.
Why? What happened?
It's just gross.
Oh,
I
it's
told
just
him, I
gross.
said, I will never come back there.
North Georgia,
North of
north
Atlanta.
of Atlanta. Yeah,
What's up, Brianna?
we live like 30 minutes apart from each other.
Brianna, if you're still here, thank you for taking down the. What was it, Vancouver?
Yeah, it was Vancouver. Yeah. I remember you saying you're from Detroit when we were talking about the wings last time,
Yeah.
3 weeks ago when you bought them.
3 weeks ago. It hadn't been
Oh,
that
there
much.
she is.
It
Hey,
feels
thanks,
like it.
Brianna.
Yeah, we're gonna get this break filled eventually.
So I mean, we're working on it. Holy hell!
Not for lack of trying, you know.
No, certainly isn't. I got goalie memory, so I remember a lot of things most people probably wouldn't. But then I'll forget like what I had for lunch.
That's fair. Trying to think of another like I won't do it. Oh no. Fair.
Earthworm Jim. Great name. Welcome in.
I don't know. My memory's okay. I don't remember things that like people tell me. I'm not very good about that. Like memories and things like that, I can recall pretty well.
I have this weird like it's like a glitch in my memory where so like if I'm supposed to do something and then later I remember that I have to do it.
Yeah.
I'll forget it.
All right, say that again.
So if I know so like I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I have to do this today.
Oh, okay.
Right?
All right.
Like so say like at lunch I have to do X.
Right.
Then 10:30 rolls around and I said, "Oh, I better not forget to do X."
Yeah.
I'll
And
forget
then you
it.
forget to do X. Yeah.
I'll forget it. It's like a weird thing where it's like my brain was like, "Oh, I think I did it." So I'm just going to forget this. I remembered, so I must be done.
Yeah.
So that was like literally it.
I remember.
I don't know why it does that.
Yeah, you got to be careful with the X. You never
You
know
really
what that
do.
X can be, you know? At least you don't have to take like birth control or anything like that.
So true, Ted. You just don't know.
You don't know. But it could be fun, you know? Everybody likes a good trip.
Yeah.
I would forget all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird that it does that.
From
Currently-
North Atlanta.
Currently
of
live north of
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Originally I'm from Toronto, Ontario.
He's one of them Canadians.
Yeah.
Why he's so nice.
Yeah. Pretty good at hockey up there.
I know.
A lot better than Detroit.
Okay. At least we don't get out to the Bruins the first round. We don't make the first round, but
Minnesota. All right. Right on.
it's cold.
Big Wild fan, I'm assuming. Could be a bad assumption. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm a Detroit fan. I live in Georgia. You know.
Wild all day.
Oh wow, all
Having a
day.
good year for you, huh?
How
It's
are
good
they
to
doing
see.
this year?
Minnesota, they're doing great.
Top of the table?
Not top of the table, but they're doing great. A lot of people had written them off. I don't know why. I knew they were going to be good. I said it in the summer. I said Minnesota's going to be good.
Yeah, we did
That's
that
fair.
for Atlanta sports too. What's funny is I don't really follow Atlanta sports. Besides the Braves.
I don't really follow any of it.
Yeah, yeah. It's I like I'm a huge University of Michigan fan, so I like the Vikings just because of JJ McCarthy now. In fact, no. Michigan versus everybody.
Do you have an NFL team that you like?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I just follow Michigan players. Like
Yeah,
I
I
used
gotcha.
to Patriots were my team because of Brady, but now
Sure.
there's a couple of teams that I follow. Vikings being one of
Okay.
them. But yeah, I'll root for the Lions for sure because of Hutchinson. I like the Rams because of Blake Corum, but he got hurt. So there's a couple of guys that I follow.
But do you actually like the Rams or do you just support the player? That
I hope the Rams win because I want him to win. But no, it doesn't. I don't lose sleep.
But if he leaves, like your affinity with the Rams is dead.
Right. Correct. Just like I followed Brady to the Bucks.
Oh no. Wait. Who's your dad, Ted?
Why have you maybe played with him?
Or against him? Oh, no.
Well, Johnny's pretty old too.
Yeah, I'm pretty old. I don't know. No, I definitely didn't play against him. Yep,
Oh,
nope,
it's
didn't play
close.
against him.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
can't
I
say
don't.
that I like Ohio State.
Yeah, me either.
Sorry, man. I get it, but
I played at Bowling Green back when it was in the CCHA. So
back when they all were in the same league.
yeah, for the Big Ten switch. 04 to 06. I was there for the second half of my college career. The first half was at University of Philly, Ohio, but they folded the program. We were another D1 school, but they folded it, and so we all had to transfer out.
That's why we have a resident expert. Professional hockey player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
What?
yeah, that was cool. It was cool when they were there.
I really wish I got to see a game in Joe.
Like a college game or any game.
Any game. I'm sure Little Caesars is great, but
I got to see the CCHA finals. It wasn't the finals; it was the semifinals. I got to watch those at the Joe. That was cool. I don't think I saw the Red Wings play there. Uncle Jim Howe played there, and then Denver, probably your age ish. I don't recognize the name. I was there. I played against Ohio State when like RJ Umberger and Ryan Kessler were there. Who would have been another one there at the time?
Ryan Kessler went to Ohio.
Uh-huh.
No, I didn't like him.
Good player.
He is good.
Yep. Yep. I'm 43.
Ish.
No, 43. It's not Twitch.
How long did you play pro? 3 years? 4 years?
Yeah, 3 years. 3 years. I was in Wichita for 2. Well, 4. I was in Wichita for 2, Bossier for 1, and then Gwinnett for like half a year. So 3.5.
Nice.
Yeah. As much fun I had at all of them, there was only like the only game that mattered for me out of my pro career was the one with the Gladiators.
Oh yeah.
This is the only one I really like. I'm thankful for. I mean, thankful for all of them, but the one that I'm like most proud of would be that one.
Certain game or just the whole season?
Just that game, because I only played one with them, and it was we were in South Carolina. I went to a shootout. We won it 6-5, and it sounds like, well, why would you be proud of that as a goalie? Because it was 6-5.
Yeah.
But it was a good game. It was a big game. The circumstances were ridiculous. I had found out the morning of that I was playing. After the goalie got a concussion in pregame skate.
Oh dang.
And so I had to like prepare and everything else. And so I did. We went out, got the win, came in the locker room, and naturally the guys were like super stoked about it. And then the coach came in and he gave me a raise.
Nice.
that was awesome. Yeah, he came, like all the guys were like, did that really just happen? Like it was pretty cool. And yeah, that was fun. And then it was like went on for like another 2 weeks or so, and then we had guys come that got sent down by Columbus, and so I had to leave. I couldn't stay. Funny. Yeah, so that was sad, but nonetheless, that was probably that was my best pro memory. That was a lot of fun.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Uncle Chubbs is back.
Uncle Chubbs.
I don't know.
Are you Uncle Chubbs?
He's got nicknames for himself, I guess. I mean, I like it, but
good coaches are hard to come by, man. Unfortunately, just the truth.
it is amazing how influential that is.
It's crazy, man.
Me and my oldest were talking about that. It's like he has a teacher now that he really likes, and it's just like how impactful she is on, the way he looks at subject, and like how coaches are the same way. It's like they can really make or break your love for the game.
It's true. It's absolutely true. It's scary. I had I had a. Did I ever tell you that coach I had in baseball? The reason I quit baseball. Did I ever
No.
tell you that story? Um. So I was probably arguably better at baseball than I was at hockey, and so we moved down here because I loved baseball at the time, and it was Atlanta. Like, why wouldn't you want to come
Right.
down here to play baseball? And so I started playing like I guess it would just be like rec league or whatever. 'Cause I was new. I was trying to figure out, the systems and everything
Sure.
else that get run down here. And I didn't know about travel ball or anything. We didn't really have that back home.
Yeah.
And so this coach saw me playing rec ball. He saw me catch and he was like, "Why, like he's really good. Would he be interested in playing travel baseball?" And so we were like, "Yeah, that sounds cool. Like, what does that look like? Whatever." He's like, "Well, we need catcher, blah blah blah." So I was like, "Okay." Like, the story that was sold was like, "We want you to come and catch for our team."
Right.
Right. So I was like, "Okay." So we're like, "All right." He's like, "Well, here's all the details, blah blah blah." We got linked up with the team. Had a practice, everything was cool. We had, and like travel baseball is like tournaments every weekend,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Not so, it wasn't as bad then as it is now,
Sure.
where it's like just nonstop. But then he's like, "Well, we've got games this weekend," so we're like, "Okay." So I show up, first game. Um, I didn't play, so we're like, "Okay, well, whatever." Like, seems like you have a catcher, I guess, but okay. Then the next game comes and he's like, "Hey, yeah, we're gonna have you catch against, I forget what the kid's name was or whatever,
Right.
but it was his kid."
Ah.
Right. And so we were like, "Okay, well, that sounds good." Well, as soon as his kid was done, they had me come out the game, and that was it. So we were like, "Well, why would you do that? That doesn't make sense."
Right.
Like, what is like, we're kids, right?
Right.
Kids.
How old are you
You
at
know what
this
I'm
time?
saying? Like 13 at best. Okay. Maybe 14.
Right.
And so what it came to be was just like the Braves had, I forget who it was at the time that caught for, I think he caught for Maddox only.
You were only that guy.
It was like Eddie Perez caught for Maddox and then Javi Lopez caught for everybody else. It was something like that. Remember that?
Right.
That's what he wanted. He wanted his kid to have a catcher for just him.
Oh wow.
And that was it.
That's terrible.
And then finally we got that explanation out of him. And I was like, "I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to play 4 innings a weekend. Like, I'm not doing that."
Yeah.
Like, that's stupid. And my dad was like irate because he was like, we left another team for you for this, and you didn't tell us like this is what we were doing."
Yeah.
And I'll never forget it. Like, he was in an argument with him on the phone or whatever. And so we we were gonna take my jersey back, and I remember we just like drove into the parking lot. My dad like rolled down the window and just whipped the jersey at him,
Ducked it at him.
and we just kept on rolling out of the parking lot.
Nice.
And he was like, "We're fucking done with you."
That's crazy.
Like,
I've seen so
it was
many
wild.
kids with all of my kids in travel ball sports. It's like so many kids just fall out of loving it.
They do. They follow it quick, man. It's nuts. Luke, no, I haven't seen a PWHL game yet, but I've seen the highlights. Some of the highlights are sick.
They're getting some great crowds, true, which I love to hear. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's been good.
What's the closest one for us?
I have no idea.
There's only 6 teams. I don't even know where they are, to be honest with you.
They're Boston, I think
No,
it's like
Seattle has
almost
one.
like Boston, Toronto. I think Chicago have one. Minnesota. I don't know. I don't know. I'm fucking making shit up. I have no idea. Did you see that chick score from her knees though?
Yeah, that was awesome.
It was nasty.
Little backhanded flick.
It wasn't backhand.
Was it not?
No. No, she turned. She took like a fadeaway fucking snapshot as she was falling down on her knees. And she put it top corner. Like it was.
She was in a
From-
red team, wasn't she? Or
It was brown. It was like
brown,
tan
red?
and
Yeah.
tan and burgundy. Something.
So kind of like BG. I mean BC.
Yeah, kind of BC colors. Yeah.
Yep.
Commanders win. Bad name and all.
Which they should have won. The Bucks suck in the worst conference or worst division.
I don't get football.
They're
I wish
10
I
and
did. I
7
just
and they
don't.
made the playoffs.
I know Atlanta's division was terrible.
That's the same division the Bucks were in.
Oh, well, there you
And
go.
they won the division. That's the only team that went out of that division. Boston, Minnesota, Montreal, New York, Ottawa, and Toronto. Also, a lot of Canadian teams. Naturally,
Nice.
right?
Yeah, no, the games look exciting. Like fans are into it. Like looks good.
Most are on YouTube. Oh, nice. Do you feel like it by ratio? Hear me out. So, the WNBA to the NBA, obviously the NBA is bigger than the NHL, and the WNBA is bigger than the PWHL. But do you think by percentage, let's say, of what they get from the NHL as far as fan base, like that they're projected to be bigger than the WNBA?
I think they'll do better than the WNBA.
Do you understand what I'm asking? Like, because I think,
think-
like they're getting crowds like 19, 20,000, something like that. I saw, and some NHL games don't even get that. Comparatively to like WNBA, who's not, unless it's Caitlin Clark or something like that, they're not filling the arenas,
No, that's what I think. They'll get better attendances than the WNBA by a long way.
And what I was trying to say was like by percentage, like if you're comparing it to the men's league, like it'll be, let's say the WNBA is 20% fan base or whatever.
Yeah,
The women's hockey league maybe like 40 or 50. You know what I mean? Is there another women's sport that's at least in that professional level?
women's soccer in Europe.
Soccer, yeah.
Women's soccer in Europe does quite well. They do really well, actually.
Yeah.
Well, that explains why you don't like the HC thing. Oh, I wouldn't say that. I don't know about it being boring. I know it's not for everybody.
I used to say the same thing until I saw it in person. And I understood it. And I was like, holy cow, this is actually pretty cool. I used to get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning to watch Chelsea.
Yeah, back before they really shifted the time so that the American market could enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not enough goals. Man City won 8-0 the other day.
And yet you're a hockey fan.
Right. I don't understand that one.
Yeah, that's what it
Right,
was.
it's awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy good. But I think that's something that a sport that really a lot of people that like hockey can get around. You know what I mean?
You know why? I think the women's product translates better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What people are used to seeing, and I don't.
Right.
And I'm not comparing women to men or anything like that, but it's like people are used to seeing. It's like I don't watch WNBA because I like the physical part of basketball, like the high dunks and the crazy plays, and the WNBA just doesn't have that, so it's boring for me to watch. It has nothing to do with
Right.
what gender they are, but to me, like where hockey, they can correlate very easily because it's a similar game. You know what I mean?
Well, the other thing too, like you got to think like the men's game is not as physical as it used to be.
Right.
Right. It's become much more skilled over the last little while. So before, where the women's game and the men's game was much more different, right? Because of the physical nature of where it is, of where it was. Like there's much more parity between the two now that it's like the NHL is now skilled from top line to bottom line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is a much more comparable product from men's to women's. So now the women's, they're just as skilled.
Yeah.
Right? They're just as it may not be as fast a game as the men's, but the skill level is the same on a relative scale. So it's much easier to back it or back the sport when it's a very similar product. Where with like the WNBA, it's still not close, in my opinion, to the men's version of the sport. It's slower, it's not as physical, and they don't have that physical presence or aspect to the sport that the men's have. The men's side has
100%.
So that's why I think
100%.
it's like the timing for the PWHL is perfect.
Yeah.
Like it's absolutely perfect. And I hope they crush it. I really do.
Yep. I wonder how much is women's hockey pretty big as far as different countries? Not necessarily the league, but just like for kids and stuff like that, like the younger age.
Yeah. Absolutely it is.
Yeah, I agree.
So I don't know. I'm excited for it. I think it's really cool. It is really cool to watch, and it's cool to see now, like, especially with like social media, like a lot of the college athletes, right? Like the college women's athletes, they're getting a lot more exposure.
Yeah.
Right, a lot more exposure, than they ever did before.
And I really wish that like ESPN and stuff like that would pick up like college hockey or college baseball. Like
they do.
No, I'm saying like in a mainstream side. Like I know they have some on like ESPN Plus, but like
pretty much all the games are on ESPN. For college
hockey?
It's all they're all on ESPN Plus.
No, I can't get a Michigan game. It's got to be like BTN.
Because they have a contract with someone else.
Yeah.
But like all the other conferences, you can get all of them. Big Ten has to be on Big Ten Network or whatever.
Yeah. I just don't like
but the other conferences, the Hockey East, Hockey East, what is it? Is it WCHA or NCHA? They all get coverage on ESPN Plus.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Especially Hockey East.
I know Notre Dame does through Peacock. I don't know how they got that deal.
Right. Well, it's a school-wide thing for NBC.
Yeah. Yeah, ESPN Plus is great. That's how I watch all my baseball, man. I love college baseball. Sioux Falls.
She said number 23
Who's number 23?
for the Sioux Falls Stampede. This is a USHL team. I don't know who is it.
Miroslav Slatan.
Ironic that Miroslav stands 6'7",
I'm lost.
Miroslav Shatan, didn't he play for the
Devils,
Sabres like way back in the day?
Sabres.
Like in the 90s, early 2000s? Oh,
Oh, nice. Makes sense now. Cool. It's weird when all the guys that I grew up like watching,
yeah, their
and
kids are
what
playing.
got me into hockey or basketball or whatever, their kids are playing. It's just like, oh,
It is. It's weird.
like Michigan basketball, has Scottie Pippen's son.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And it's just like, oh man, I grew up watching your dad, and now I'm watching you.
It's amazing how many carry the genes so well.
Yeah.
You know?
You'd think they'd have to, though, you know?
I mean, it depends. Maybe they don't get into it.
That's a good point. Michael Jordan's kid sucks.
Of all the players to have a shitty kid in sports.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he doesn't suck, but I mean, he's probably better than me. But he's not like Michael Jordan level.
Nah.
I mean, he's no Bronny Jr., you know? Who's probably the best father-son? King Griffey, baseball. The Hulls, Brett Hull, and Bobby Hull, his dad.
I would say the
40 Hal, yeah. But did
I don't
Gordie
really
Howe's
know here. I will
kids-
say I don't really know Gordie Howe's kids as well as I don't know if I know him as well as I would know Bobby and Brett Hull. Like,
I mean, those are iconic you know, Bobby's in the Hall of Fame too, isn't he?
Yeah,
I mean, like 2 Hall of Fame players.
for sure.
Um, yeah.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm just it's open conversation.
Like Curry's,
Um,
Steph Curry and Del Curry. Del Curry played for the Hornets for like 10 years. Not like unreal numbers, but he
hey,
started.
but still there, right?
Yeah, he was a starter.
I don't know. I would say to me, it'd probably be the Hulls. I think that's probably the best.
Yeah, that's fair. What's another good one? Um, Trying to think. Vladdy Jr. and Vladdy Sr.
Oh yeah.
Ralph Schumacher and Michael Schumacher. Well, Ralph was his cousin, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
I mean, Mick Schumacher was son.
That's his kid.
Yeah. I mean, he only lasted a year, but
Brothers, best brothers. Sandy and Roberto Alomar are pretty solid.
yeah.
Sedines. I was surprised Sedin twins.
Sedin twins. Dolls, yeah. Jordan, Eric, and Mark.
Are we discounting the Hughes already?
Oh yeah, that's true. Michigan boys.
I mean, the Hughes are pretty disgusting. Time will tell on the numbers, but yeah, you can't say they're unbelievable, like all time just yet. I agree. Erickson Eck. I don't know if I'd put them on the same level as even the Hughes now.
Didn't Brett Hull have a brother? No. Yeah, Quinn Hughes is my favorite too. They all went to Michigan, didn't they? Except for one. I don't think Jack went to Michigan. Yeah.
It was Luke and Quinn that went to Michigan.
Yeah, Jack didn't.
Parisi had a brother. He was a goalie. It was Jordan.
Subban.
He was.
Subban had a goalie.
Yeah, Malcolm. Yeah. Any better on the Devils? I'm honestly, I can't. I mean, not that we're moving a whole lot of teams here. But I don't have any. I don't really have a lot of wiggle room because it's already cheap. So I mean, if I go too much further, then I'm like really out of wiggle room on any other team. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But now
I mean, if I did, it's only gonna be like $1 or $2.
Daddy Stevie Y.
37. Oh, I thought you meant from my other offer. I offered you 35. I responded to you earlier. Big break. Oh, I tagged you. Did it not? It must not have pinged you. Because I saw you write it earlier in the chat. And so I wrote back. I said, oh, yeah, no, I could do 35. That'd probably be ideal. For 35. I'll just change the price for you. Hold on 1 second.
Big break Devils.
Um,
Just hunting for Devils.
there you go, man. Sorry, I thought you saw the message earlier. I didn't understand. Cool. Okay. They're up there. 35 bones. Hey, thanks, Big Break.
And Big Break takes down the Devil.
The New Jersey Devils are off the board. No, thank you, man. It's exciting. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Excited to have you. That's great. All right. We're in the teens.
Uh-oh.
I guess we have been.
Yeah,
Down to
we had
18.
19.
Oh, that's right, because we got Toronto. So
Yeah.
nice.
Preach.
We're getting there.
Yep. Slowly but surely, chipping away.
I might have to spend some time on here tomorrow or Tuesday or something. I'm gonna try to move some teams during the day.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Electimus Prime Martel. Welcome in.
Optimus Prime. Great name.
Oh, we're actually winding down for our hard stop, aren't we?
Yeah, I got a hard stop because I got to be up really, really early.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I like the name. It's great. If they're still around on the morning show. All right. Well, we are about to get off. So lucky him. So what I'll do is I'll post the show for Tuesday right away. And then if he wants them, they'll be in there. So you can just share the show with them. And then that way, if he wants them, they'll be there.
$13 mixer. The big one.
You bet.
Great prices. Any team.
Yeah, I still can't. I'm still like kind of. I'm like, what else you got to do, man? To move some teams around here. It would be fun, like if it ripped on like a Saturday afternoon, where we have like ample time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it is going to take a while to get it through all that.
It's good. Gonna take a good 2+.
Yeah. Yeah, so I may have to start the show early for Tuesday, just in case. I wouldn't mind doing a slow brew. I wouldn't mind doing a slow brew here, maybe Tuesday. I can't really do it Tuesday morning. I can probably do it tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean,
Tomorrow
I
may
can't
be
be
a
live
really-
camera with you, but I'll be in.
Yeah, tomorrow morning. I might do a slow brew, see if we can move some more.
Cool.
It'll be a pop up though,
Yeah.
for sure. So, Cool.
Cool, man. That sounds good.
Cool.
Thanks everyone for hanging out
Alright.
and buying.
Yeah,
We're,
thanks to everyone who's bought in so far. It's very exciting. Very exciting. It's a big break, so I understand. Like it's a little slower moving, but prices are high, but
Yeah.
it is a lot of product. So see if we can get this closed out here pretty soon. But yeah, so if I can't get the pop-up in tomorrow, then we'll see you all on Tuesday.
Sounds good. Y'all
All right,
have a
guys.
good week.
You all have a great night. Thanks for hanging out.